Where are the promising investment locations in Germany? Ni hao and guten Tag. Welcome back to Invest with Dietmar. It is very important for all buyers in China and Hong Kong to know where the promising investment location in Germany is. Therefore, I will talk about this today. Every buyer or investor of a German property has been thinking why he wants to do this. Maybe he or she cannot exactly define, but the basic idea is mostly existing. Then it is the order of the consultant first to determine and then to describe the wish of the buyer or the investor. This is sometimes very special and sometimes closely connected with family intentions. Everybody has different ideas, living plans and budgets. But mostly all want to have a safe investment at a beautiful place and a good return of investment. This is difficult enough, but first the beginning of the research. Germany is a country with 16 different areas, with regional differences and also different dialects as well as different economic developments. Now you have to find the best investment place for your property. Germany has a population of around 83.2 million with an upward trend. The biggest city is Berlin with 3.5 million people, which is relatively small compared with Asian cities. Number 2 is Germany with around 1 million people. And the other big cities have only between 500,000 to 800,000 people. This shows that most German people live in smaller cities and villages. Sometimes the suburban areas around the big cities have more people, as they have cheaper rental prices and more nature than in the city. To invest in the big cities of Germany, as Berlin, Hamburg, Köln, Düsseldorf, Frankfurt, Stuttgart or Munich, are very time worthwhile. But you find high property prices and not every German is willing and able to pay a high renting price. The living quality in the city may be very good for singles and older people, but mostly not for families. The return of investment is about the higher price, not so attractive, but the resale value is very good. Areas around the big cities have become more and more interesting. Living in nature, but not far away from the city with a very good public connection, makes a lot of places very interesting. It is a family house or apartment house. Every property finds good tenants and will be a good investment. The smaller cities have a very good infrastructure with restaurants, shopping and health service. The prices are not so high as in the cities and the return of investment and the resale value is attractive. It can also be wonderful for buyers who want to use it for their own or investors who want to have a stable investment. Another good place to buy a property is the middle-class cities with 100,000 to 250,000 people. Particularly if they have a university in the city or nearby, or an interesting sightseeing in the near, or a natural area which is known by the people. There you can find very attractive properties. Meanwhile, the prices in the university cities are growing very fast, but it is mostly far away from prices in Munich or Frankfurt. The renting prices are mostly less as in the big cities, but very stable. It is mostly a solid investment with stable interest and a good resale value. Not exciting, but a good basic for a long-term investment which have to be safe. What about the small cities and villages in Germany with under 100,000 people? That depends on the area and economic situation in the near. You can find very attractive places nearby a famous brand factory or a high-tech industry zone. On the other hand, you have areas which have problems with the infrastructure, the economy and to hold the young people. Sometimes agriculture is the important industry. It is difficult and you need a specialist urgently. What is more important now in the holidays properties in Germany? And there are properties at the Baltic Sea, the North Sea and the Alps in the south of Germany. The new trend, make holiday in Germany, is going on, and the capacities of apartments are not enough for all. The price is going up actually very fast, but the return of investment is very attractive. But be careful about the renting during the winter season. The areas which have guests at the time are not much. Otherwise, the benefit from the summer goes quickly away in the winter. But with a good product manager and in an attractive place nearby the sea, the resale value is very good. This theme is very different and not easy. But I hope you get an insight and a view about promising investment locations. Don't hesitate to contact me for any inquiries. We see each other next week. Take care and ciao ciao.